How does perfectionism play into a relationship to benefit a relationship or harm a relationship?
I don't know if you can be like a perfectionist in driving, but maybe like, let's talk about high standards. Like, I learned to drive in my late 20s. You learn to drive in your teens. So of course you're going to be a better driver because you've had more experiences to do it than I am. So when we moved to Kenya, I was scared of driving on the roads, but you still let me drive.
Right.
So that I can become better at it. And sometimes I find like in relationship, when someone's good at something, they always do it because there's a certain way that they like it being done. And the other partner never gets to do the stuff that the other partner is good at. And so like there is no learning.
Right. And that becomes a bit of a balancing act for a lot of areas. One, which is that there are things that I just do better and things that you do better. And so separating that sometimes is beneficial to our relationship and things that we need to get done. Because if you can do something in half the time, then sometimes we just say if we want to maximize our time in life, you do the things you're better at, I do the things that I'm better at. So I think there's that. Then there's the other thing too, which is that if perfectionism basically means I'm going to do these things because I don't like the way you do it and vice versa, now you start getting into a thing that can start to border on controlling. And also this question of then how do we actually support each other so that you can get better at the things that I'm better at and I can get better at the things that you are better at. And I think that's so key because when we talk about, controlling or, perfectionism, to what extent do we have sort of the obligation to let each other be free and be as we are, and then also the obligation to be there in order to help lift you to your own highest standards?
Correct.
Right? And that becomes this hallmark of a healthy relationship, which is you can let me be less good than you are at some things, while at the same time also helping me to be better.